You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.
Welcome back, party people. I'm your host, Alex Hudgens, and you're watching BLACKTREE on TV, your #1 source for urban entertainment. This entire show has been dedicated to Tyler Perry, who for the past 10 years has had an incredible run in Hollywood. His latest movie is The Single Moms Club. When 5 struggling single moms put aside their differences to form a support group, they find inspiration and laughter in their new sisterhood and help each other overcome the obstacles that stand in their way. Check it out.
If people only knew what single moms go through.
Oh, hell, that's the bus. Right.
We should start a support group.
Yeah.
It's happening. One of us will watch the kids while the other 4 go out and have a good time.
Strip club, make it rain.
You need to make a decision to get back on the horse. And by horse, I mean your neighbor.
I bought you some flowers. Boy, that's a funeral wreath. Do I look dead to you?
Way to go, Mom.
Girl, she need a hug.
You know, you got really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
And I don't care that the left one's lazy and sometimes it doesn't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
When is it the right time to introduce a man to your kid?
Hell, girl, I tell him up front, see if he gonna stay.
I'm gonna pick up you and the kids later.
Boy, please. Oh, that's my secret weapon.
The Single Moms Club hits stores and will be available for digital download on July 22nd. Now, let's hear what Tyler Perry and the movie star Nia Long had to say about Single Moms Club with our guy, Jamal Finkley.
Congratulations on another project, man. Every year you're bringing us new flavors of Tyler Perry. It seems like you've really started diversifying your casting a little bit, and it brings me to my first question. You always say that you have an insight into what, you know, to black women, so to speak. Do you think that the same insight applies to what most white women like also?
Well, you know what it's always always been for me is that my audience has always been women, largely African American women. So my insight was never specific to one race of women. I know that I was raised by my mother and my aunt, and even though my father was in the house, you know, my sisters, and watched all that they went through, I develop a level of sensitivity to them, which helps me to tell these stories. And what I found is not just from what I've done, but just from Twitter and Facebook and everything else, that my audience is much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah. And do you think that the same thing applies to, or have you had the same insight in any of your projects towards for men?
For me right now and where I am, I look at the gift that I've been given, and I think what I thought was a horrible thing growing up, you know, sitting at the feet of these women, you know, spending time with them all day long and laying Brian in at the hairdresser. You know, I'm thinking there's got to be something better I could be doing. But that is what has allowed me to be able to tell these kinds of stories. And when it comes to telling stories of men and my own experience, I don't find it as interesting as these kinds of stories.
We're a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And emotional and creatures that are delicate, and you can paint so many layers on them. You know, with men, you got this, but with women, you can take them anywhere.
And for you, your character was kind of like the central figure among the single moms in the Single Moms Club. What's one thing that you think that all moms, no matter race, creed, or where they've been brought up at, can identify with? Like, what's one single mom said?
Needing a little extra help. And that goes for the mom, regardless if you're married, single, whatever your situation is. I think all women that are moms know that feeling of, if I could just get a little bit of help today. Who's gonna go to the grocery store? Who's gonna do the laundry? Who's gonna take the kids to the birthday party? Who's gonna help with the homework? You know, it's a very layered job, and it's a constant routine. And just having that support. I have girlfriends who are moms where those...
Okay, you know I hate to leave you, but never fear. We'll be back tomorrow. If you want more BLACKTREE on TV, subscribe to the BLACKTREE TV channel on YouTube. And for all the episodes you've missed, check out ssn.tv. They are real homie and like Soul of the South on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Lots of exclusives and other hot stuff that I promise you're gonna love. I'm your girl Alex Hudgens, and this has been BLACKTREE on TV, your #1 source for urban entertainment, period. Until next time.